everybody, it's your DFW Realtor, Jay Holmes, but that's my business. We're not talking about my business. We're talking with Tommy today, my preferred lender. Tommy, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Tommy Jones with Interlinc Mortgage, and I've been in the business about 23 years, and I'm so excited to be on Jasmine's team.
Yes. So we have some questions for Tommy today. As you guys know, you do need a realtor, but you also need to get pre-approved with a lender, so you're going to be working closely with both of us. What are some things that you do? What's your role in the transaction?
Well, I'm the money guy, so my role is to finance the dream, Jasmine, when it comes to homeownership. So basically, after they go out and, after they meet with you in a buyer's consultation and figure out, kind of narrow down the part of the metroplex they want to be in, the amenities of the house they want, and then so it's my job to come in and make sure that they have the capacity as well as the collateral. Collateral being, the credit score, capacity being income to actually fulfill their dreams. Now, sometimes after being educated on what the market will actually bear, people want to kind of dummy down, either come down a little bit on price point or go up a little bit on price point. It just really depends on the flexibility, and all of that is kind of driven by their income as well as their credit.
And what's a good credit score for this market that we're in right now?
Man, well, a good credit score, the average credit score in the United States is 680, okay? But to do a FHA loan, you need a minimum of a 580 credit score. To do a conventional loan, you need a minimum of a 620 credit score.
Okay, and for those of you who don't know, what is the difference between an FHA and a conventional loan?
Great question. An FHA loan is a loan that's backed by the federal government, basically, so it allows you to have more bumps and bruises on your credit. It allows you to put down a smaller down payment. It also allows you to finance more home. A conventional is more of a traditional loan where you have to have stronger credit scores, sometimes a larger down payment, and their debt to income ratio is not as aggressive or as liberal as a FHA.
Okay, so tell them, what are some do's and don'ts?
Okay, so when you're in the process of buying a home, you really want to make sure that you are paying your bills on time, all the time. Okay, number one. Number two, you really want to monitor your spending habits. You want to make sure that your bank accounts don't get in an overdrawn status, because we're going to need the last 2 months of bank statements.
Okay.
The other thing you want to be doing is feverishly saving for your down payment and closing costs, because unfortunately in this market, Jasmine, because it's a seller's market, meaning that it's more people wanting to buy than inventory, then sellers are not paying any closing costs. So if you're looking for any type of assistance from a seller, that's probably not going to happen.
Not in this market,
not
you
in
guys.
this market. No,
it's
not.
not. So please don't ask me if they're going to pay anything towards your closing costs. They're not.
They're not.
What's a good amount to have in your bank?
Great question. So if you're looking at, let's just use FHA financing, okay? If you're gonna do FHA financing, you probably need to have saved about 7 to 8% of the sales price for down payment and closing costs. Yeah, and conventional, depending if we do a 3, 5, 10, 20% down payment, obviously that would change accordingly. But typically, on a conventional, your down payment is going to be whatever percentage you do, 3%, 5%, 10%, 20%, plus about 3% of the sales price for closing costs.
Okay, so make sure you have that saved, you guys. But you won't know what you are approved for, and I'm not showing you any houses until you get approved. So what are some things that they need to have ready so they can get pre-approved by you?
So what we're going to need is we're going to need authorization to pull credit. Then we're also going to need the last 30 days of check stubs and the last 2 months of bank statements. If they're receiving child support or any kind of spousal support, we're going to need a copy of the court order decree, and we're going to need the last 12 months payments either from the Attorney General to show proof that they're actually getting those payments.
Okay. All right, that's what you guys need. It only takes around, 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not a long process, so if you're really serious about buying, that's the first step, is to get your pre-approval letter, because we cannot see any houses without that pre-approval letter. And so those of you who are asking about down payment assistance programs, first-time home buyer programs, Can you tell them a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, right now, those programs have been suspended due to the volatility of the market, the interest rates fluctuating the way they are. However, I do have an alternative. I have 100% no private mortgage insurance program that works just as good as the down payment assistance because there's no money down. You would just be responsible for your closing costs. That program pretty much is simple. The debt to income ratio cannot exceed 43%, and your credit score has to be a minimum of a 650.
Okay.
So let me just give you the income. So let's say if you make $1,000 a month, right? So if you made $1,000 a month, your total debt, including the mortgage, could not be more than $430 of your that's your car note, student loans, credit cards, and the house note.
Okay.
Right? So I just did it like that to keep it simple.
Yeah.
But it's 43% of whatever your gross monthly income is.
Okay.
So those are the only two requirements for that program.
And he has options for you guys. So
Yeah.
if you have questions, he's the guy to contact. You also are great at closing loans fast.
Yes, thank you.
He's a fast closer, you guys.
Thank
so
you.
that's why I have him on my team. And to have that, how do you get those deals to close so fast?
Well, great question. Because of the volume that I do, I have my own dedicated underwriter, processor, closer, and the doc preparer. So I'm able to move the speed. So a lot of times when you're negotiating right now, it's the speed of the close that's making your offer stand out.
Yeah.
So it's how you craft your deal. That's why it's so important that you give me all the documents up front. So the only thing I'm basically waiting on is a contract. And as soon as I get that contract, I can go immediately into processing the same day.
Exactly. And that's what we need. We need to win offers. So Tommy on our team, closing fast. You sticking with paying your bills on time.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't
Saving
buy
money.
anything during the
Saving money.
transaction. Don't buy a car in between the transaction. Don't
Don't
pay
change
down
jobs.
don't change jobs. Don't pay down any credit cards without asking Tommy
That's right.
first.
That's right.
And you'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, our job is to get you a set of keys. Period.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we exist in your life, is to hand you a set of keys. If we don't hand you a set of keys, we're not necessary.
yeah, we didn't do our job.
We didn't do our job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fall through because of us, okay?
That's right.
We're doing everything we can to assist you. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to me. I will get you in touch with Tommy and we will get you pre-approved because we want to give you those keys.
Yes, we are passionate about making your dream of home ownership a reality for you and your family.
Yeah, we are trying to help you build that generational wealth
That's right.
and so you can pass it down. Like, that's what we believe in. Do you have anything else you wanna say, Tommy?
Yeah, we would love the opportunity to work with you, your family members, your friends, because we believe that the creation of generational wealth, the foundation of that is real estate. You know,
Yeah.
and I'll close with this. Everybody is paying a mortgage. It just may not be your mortgage.
Exactly. I know you're tired of paying that mortgage.
Yeah.
That's not yours.
Yeah, yeah,
Put it in a good investment, which is your family.
that's
So
right, that's right.
that's it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in with us. And again, work with one of us, work with both of us. Just know that we're here for you.
That's right.
All right. Bye.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Thank you.
See you later.